So they come back with Mia and Ink and Jacqueline and Jacqueline's boo. And it's Jacqueline's boo's birthday. And I think it's her like her co-parent. So they got the kids there too, you know. They got him a cake, and the boys are the men are meeting for the first time, Ink and Jacqueline's boo. And but Jacqueline did get on there and say that when they was like in high school or whatever, Ink did try to hit on her before. But she ain't want no problems with Mia, so she just like didn't never say nothing before. I'm like, but you gonna say something now on national TV? Okay. But you know, they was there celebrating. They was talking about Gordon, how I guess they had gotten an Airbnb because whenever Ink is in town, Gordon likes to come up to the Airbnb for like the apartment for random stuff. Like one time he needed his cup, and then another time he had a hangnail or something, and he wanted Mia to get it. So he just be like messing with them basically. But she likes that Gordon lives in the building because the kids, you know what I mean? And Mia was in foster care, so she really like wants her kids to have a stable dad in their life. So she wants Gordon to be a part of their life, which is understandable. So yeah, I think that was it from them. But not Mia, but Jacqueline's boo was like, y'all need to give him time. Like, y'all need to understand him. You know what I mean? And Ink was just sitting over there smirking. And Ink was in the kitchen talking to Jacqueline's boo about him possibly being the father of her son. I'm like, they need to just go ahead and wrap this up because now they creating this like a whole storyline. And I feel like that's what Karen and Giselle was trying to say about like protecting your kids, like not making them a storyline. Yeah. But I mean, to each his own, you know what I mean? I feel like Mia's a good parent. Like, you know what I mean? And she just doing what she gotta do for the bag, I guess. I don't know. I try not to judge nobody because we can't walk around with her shoes, you know what I mean? Like, then we got over into Stacy and her new friend or best friend or her friend, whatever. And I think she's like more into him than he is into her. And I don't, like I just said before, like, we can't walk a mile in these people's shoes, which I don't want to walk a mile in these people's shoes, to be honest. But yeah, he seemed like he's for the other side, which I'm all about people that want to be gay and stuff like that. Like, if he want to be that, then like be that. But it just really seems like he was more into the trainer than he was into her. Like, when he first got there, she was like, oh my god, my friend, and she was like trying to go up and hug him. He like shoved her off and like was excited to dap up the trainer, and I'm like, okay. And then he was like, she was like, on a scale of like 1 to 10, how much do you want to sleep with me? And he was like, the letter K. And she was like, what does that mean? And he was like, 0. And I'm like, 0? And it's like, then she was like trying to like give him like a shoulder massage. And you can tell like he didn't want her to touch him. You know what I mean? And then it's just like the body language, it was just like all off. And she was just like, she's gonna wait to marry him because he's worth it and stuff like that. And I'm like, girl, what vibe is you picking up? And then he started like talking to her about like her divorce and her marriage and stuff like that. And she was like, I just want to keep it light and fun and stuff like that. And he was just like, yeah, no, we talking about this. And I'm just like, the whole thing was just cringe. I was just like, what is going on? Is she in? I mean, I guess you don't see what we see. Well, what I see. Do y'all see what I saw? I don't know. But yeah. And then she was like, he said that he don't want to be intimate with a woman until he finds his wife. So I'm like, does that mean that he like to be intimate with men? Like, why would he not say like anybody? Or like, I don't know. Like, the questions was questioning. Like, I was just like, it just wasn't adding up. I don't want to label him or nothing. It could be me. Right. So they give us Mia and Ink, but now they at her house, I guess, or her apartment, I guess I should say. And it's like a cute little corner apartment. It's real cute though. I'm like, okay, this is the fourth time she done moved in the past 4 years, so she been moving. But she like her apartment. I like her apartment. You know what I mean? Her and Ink was standing there talking. Basically, she was making cookies, and it was basically talking about Karen. Well, they was about to start talking about Giselle, but she did say that Giselle apologized. So I'm like, what? And then they flash and show the scene where Giselle apologized, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then so he was like, oh, okay. And then they start talking about Karen, and they start whispering because I guess Karen, she had like some court date coming up, and they don't know why they was whispering. I don't know why I'm whispering either, but I guess it's supposed to be a secret. So yeah, that was it. Then they went over to Giselle, and she invited Jesse, Stacy, Ashley, and Wendy out, basically. And Ashley got there first, you know. They caught up, you know, how are you? And then Stacy and Jesse got there, and Giselle actually apologized. You know, she was like, I took it out on y'all, didn't mean to. I'm really mad at Karen, and I'm sorry. You know what I mean? So she did a cut dry apology. And then she came on there and told us that she was wrong. She took it out on the wrong person, so she felt the need to apologize. And I was like, okay, Giselle. And then Wendy got there right after the apology, and then they was like, Giselle just apologized, and Wendy was like, what? Oh, who is this new Giselle? And then they start talking about the trip. I think they're going to like North Carolina, I believe. And Wendy excited because it's her birthday. She said she finna bring Portugal Wendy. So Stacy and Jesse's like, what's Portugal Wendy? She was like, you're gonna have to wait to see. And it seemed like they was all getting along, you know what I mean, just talking. So Giselle started asking about Stacy, and Stacy started telling them about like how she getting a divorce, she got a daughter. And then Ashley just like basically just spilled the beans that she had a special friend. And Stacy got mad. Ooh, Stacy got mad. She was like, I thought I knew Ashley, but I guess I don't know Ashley at all. And she was like, why would you spill that? She was like, I don't know, was it something special? You know what I mean? She was like, I'm thinking about my daughter's mental health. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I mean, I get it, but if you really thought about that, then you wouldn't have brought it up as a storyline at all. Because it's basically like a storyline that you got a friend. You know what I mean? Like, you just went in the general film room. So it was like, trying to blame that on Ashley was kind of wild. When she really was just like, looking out for you in the moment, because Giselle was really just like, so are you really sad about your marriage because you seem like you don't want it to end? You know what I mean? Like, do you really want a divorce? And so that's when Ashley was like, well, she got a friend, you know what I mean? So she was really trying to like stick up for you in a way, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't think Stacy be like, I don't think me and Stacy in the same reality so far. I don't know. What y'all think? That was it though. So they come back and it's a day of the trip. They're going to Lake Norman or some lake in North Carolina. And they at the airport, but Stacy, she's gonna drive because her mom's brother, I guess, died in a plane crash or something. I'm not sure, but she wants to honor her mom's brother, is what she said. So I'm like, I respect it. You know what I mean? But the rest of the girls got on the plane. You know, got there, got their drinks. You know what I mean? Got to the place, got their car service. Mia put them in their car. And she put Giselle and Wendy in the car. They was talking, having a good conversation. They was actually enjoying each other. I'm like, okay. They put the new girls in the car, the Jessie girl, and she was telling the other girl how her and her man, because I guess he won the Steelers, he like a Steelers player or something, so he won the Super Bowl or something. How her and her man, they've been together for 2 years, and how he's never been in a serious relationship. So then Kiana was like, well, do he got kids? And she was like, yeah, he has, did she say 2 kids? But as I just said, like, he's never been in a serious relationship. And I'm like, girl, do you hear yourself? I hope you play this back and hear yourself, because it's not giving what you thought it's giving. Because, as you said, he got 2 kids by 2 other people, which means he's connected to these 2 other people for life and their family. So, you're always going to be dealing with these 2 other people. It's not like the read that you thought it was. But anyways, then they went to the car with Mia, and because Mia just put her and Karen in the car together, so I guess she can talk and check on Karen. So she was just asking Karen, like, are you okay and stuff like that? And Karen was just like, you know, it's legal stuff. Like, I can't talk about it. My back is up against the wall and stuff like that. And she was like, but Karen, it's on the internet. And Karen was like, well, did you read it? Go read it. You know what I mean? She was like, I did. That's why I'm checking on you. You know what I mean? And she was just like, you know, I can't say anything. I'm not going to incriminate myself, which I'm like, you know, Karen's smart. You know what I mean? Because this is on the TV. Like, people can pull this up and see it and use it against her. Like, you know what I mean? So, Karen ain't saying nothing. But I guess it's like criminal charges, I guess. So, you know what I mean? Like, let's pray for Karen. But they did do like the coming soon or to continue or whatever. And it was like they about to get to the house a couple hours later and like basically just grill Karen and all type of stuff. So it's gonna be a whole mess next week. So stay tuned, y'all, because I'm gonna be telling y'all what's going on. I'm gonna be watching. What do y'all think of this episode? What do y'all think? What was your favorite part of the episode? I don't know if I had a favorite part. I guess Giselle apologizing would be my favorite part because I'm like, what? She apologized? For real? And it looked like she meant it. Like, snaps for Giselle. So, let me know y'all favorite part. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all of the things. And I'll see y'all next week. I love you guys.